Pinaklaro.
G.
Nag-record na.
Sige. Intro na, Kidi.
Ay, wait, ako.
O,
Wala
ikaw
naman
intro.
intro. Ha? Nag-podcast ko. As, ako na intro. Sige, good day, ma'am. Here is the output of Group 1. This is our case study. Sa bukas.
Ay, yung pag...
So, evaluation. Tamberi. So,
Okay. So, the first evaluation is the service quality. So, what's working? The first is the hotel focuses on top-notch service with well-trained, polite staff who meet guest needs quickly. This keeps guests happy and bring them back, helping the hotel stay competitive. And what's not working? Keep up this high standard can strain staff, lead to burnout, and lower service quality. Also, spending too much fancy materials may not make the hotel more efficiently. So, since the Pinang Muchara is the top of the market hotel, they want the guest feel satisfied with their service. So, since mo nang koan bali ang Pinang Mutiara is gusto nila na ang ilang mga guest is masatisfied. So, murag ang ilang quality need nila i-maintain and kanang wait, so pwede mag-start balik, Charis?
Record.
So, the next is the operational efficiency. What's working? The hotel uses multitask staff who can take on a different roles, helping control labor costs and maintain good service during busy times. What's not working? Giving staff too many tasks can cause fatigue and mistakes, hurting service quality. High costs to maintain luxury standards could also hurt profits if not managed well. So the next evaluation would be explained by Mr.
Milyeza.
Miesa.
Melyeza.
Flexibility. What is working? The hotel. Sa may balik ka. Guys, sa may balik ka.
Go, continue.
Flexibility. What is working? The hotel is flexible, meeting special guest requests like finding hard to get item. This helps keep guests happy and loyal. Mano siya ang kanang muhatag sila og kanang they gives a quality service for the guest to make the guest feel to make the guest feel satisfied all the all their need all their needs in the establishment in the hotel or in the hotel. Nya mohatag sila og kanang instead nga kanang ang staff kay kanang true na ako classmate be. Instead nga mohatag sila og kanang instead nga kanang kuan tulam ni kanang like kanang example la kanang ang staff ang usa ka staff kay kanang kanang wala siya naka off duty siya niya mukuha sila og kanang mga mukuha sila og staff nga available nga ang kanang mga kanang tawag sa nay available nga mga staff nga makakuan makaserve na nga ana nga time niya og kanang na sila'y kanang nakuan kanang na sila'y mga mga products nga kulang dili sila pwede nga kanang mobalibad dili sila pwede nga mobalibad nya mangita sila product sa other establishment ka para maka-provide sila sa kana nga sa guest nga kung sila gikinahanglan para maka maka-feel ang guest og satisfaction diya sa ka hotel sa Mutiara Hotel. Yeah. Ang what's not working, constantly meeting all guest requests can stretch resources and cause delays in other services, hurting the overall guest experience. Relying on temporary staff during busy times might lower service quality. Yeah. So next, cost management. What's working? The hotel controls foods and drink costs without sacrificing service, helping keep guests satisfied and maintain its reputation. Sa this hotel, the Mutiara Hotel, the Mutiara Hotel kanang sa coast ilagi ang cost management ani nga hotel kay ilagi focus ang kanang sa ilang expenses diri sa services nga ilay ka provide diri sa mga guest niya kay para muhay ang kanang volume sa usa ka muhay ang volume niya, lower ang cost sa guest niya, makasave ang mga guest sa ilahang kuan, makasave ang guest sa ilahang sa budget for availing the rooms or whatever facilities. Yeah. Ano siya niya. Ang what's not working, balancing cost control with luxury standard stuff, high spending on premium materials and services could reduce profits. The hotel may also be missing chances to save on energy cost. Instead nga kanang balancing cost. Smith, at ko an B, mute ka dali, B.
Ako na yung next.
Now let's continue to the proposed solution and changes. To address the operational challenges faced by the Penang Mutiara Hotel while maintaining its commitment to luxury service, the following solutions are proposed. Implement a tiered service model. This means introduce a tiered service model where standard and premium services are clearly defined. This approach will allow the hotel to maintain high service standards while better managing operational efficiency. For instance, standard services could include essential amenities and prompt room service, while premium services could offer personalized experiences such as fulfilling special requests like sourcing specific foods or arranging unique experiences. So why did we choose this solution? Simply because by distinguishing between standard and premium services, the hotel can streamline operations and allocate resources more effectively. This model ensures that every guest receives high-quality services while allowing the hotel to reserve additional sources for guests who choose to pay for premium services. This helps to prevent resource strain and potential service lapses during peak periods. Another solution is to enhance staff training and cross-training programs. Develop a more robust staff training program that emphasizes cross-training while also addressing potential burnout. This program should include regular refresher courses, stress management training, and incentives for multi-skilled employees. Additionally, implement a mentorship program where experienced staff can guide and support newer employees. We propose this solution because cross-training is essential for flexibility, but it must be done sustainably to avoid overwhelming employees. By enhancing training programs and providing support mechanisms, the hotel can ensure that staff are well prepared to handle various tasks without compromising their well-being or service quality. Moreover, well-trained staff are better equipped to anticipate and meet guest needs, which is crucial for maintaining the hotel's reputation for incapable service. Next slide, please. Another solution is to adopt energy and cost efficiency measures. The specific solution is to implement energy-saving initiatives such as LED lighting, automated energy management systems, and water fixtures. Additionally, introduce a food waste reduction program that includes portion control, composting, and partnerships with local food banks to donate surplus food. We choose this solution because these measurements help reduce operating costs without compromising service quality. By lowering energy expenses and minimizing this includes the LED lighting and minimizing food waste. The hotel can maintain its luxurious standards while improving profitability. Moreover, such initiatives are increasingly important to guests who value sustainability, thereby enhancing the hotel's brand, image, and customer loyalty. The last solution we propose is to introduce a predictive analytic for the demand management. This means to invest in predictive analytics software to forecast demand more accurately and optimize staffing levels, inventory management, and service offerings. This technology can analyze historical data and market trends to predict peak periods, enabling the hotel to prepare in advance and allocate resources more effectively. We choose this solution because accurate demand forecasting and accurate demand is crucial for forecasting and managing resources efficiently, particularly in luxury hotel where service quality cannot be compromised. Predictive analytic provides the data-driven insights needed to anticipate guests' needs and manage fluctuations in demand without overstaffing or understocking. These are the 4 solutions we propose. Next. In conclusion, the proposed solutions introducing a tiered service model, enhancing staff training, and adopting energy and cost efficiency measures, and utilizing predictive analytics address the key operational challenges faced by the Penang Mutiara Hotel. These changes are realistic and supported by solid evidence from industry research, management theories, and personal experience. Implementing these strategies will allow the hotel to maintain its high service standards while optimizing operational efficiency, cost management, and long-term sustainability. Next.
So here are the recommendations. Specific amounts of coping strategies should the Penang Mutiara Hotel must be taken in order for their reputation and overall competitiveness towards others to be persistent. Others like tiered service model, cross-training among staffs, cost efficiency measures, and introduce predictive analytics. Next slide, please. So tiered service model gives option to different guest preferences. So pareha ra sa airline where ang economy o ang first class option. So pag-offer ani nga service model, ang Penang Mutiara Hotel kay maka-cater sila og wider range sa guest, maka-increase sila og revenue potential o maka-deliver po sila og mga personalized experience. So ultimately maka-enhance sila sa overall brand image. So the next is the cross training is a fantastic way to boost both individual and team performance. So nag-involve ni siya sa where employees learn and perform tasks outside sa ilahang regular roles mo ni maka-create og mas versatile workforce nga capable of stepping in and assisting in different areas like kanang hands-on gyud ang usa ka employee dili ra kay usa ra ka job ang iyang kayang buhaton para mas efficient ang ilahang operation. So next is the adapting energy and cost efficiency measures on huge percentage of the hotel's operating expenses go on food and beverages. So, dili ra kay maka-help nig lessen sa ilang food waste pero maka-provide sad sila kanang partnership sa mga uban local food banks para maka-donate sa mga surplus food o mga automated energy management para makahatag or maka-receive sila og smart assistant sa ilang building energy consumption mao na tong sa mga solar para maka-less sila og power consumption o kanang na motion sensor para dili magdagan ang usa ka kuan suga bisag walay nagamit. So nga naman ang concept sa kaning recommendation. So the next is introducing predictive analytics as to how in the cases to cope in peak seasons. So kani nag-prepare ni siya sa hotel sa mga upcoming peak period sa kung saan pag-allocate sa ilahang resources efficiently kay especially sa peak seasons in where daghay consumers o customers nga mga abot sa hotel kaya dapat ready sila sa ilahang tawagan ni kanang ready sila sa ilahang ma-provide sa mga guests like dili sila ma-short, di pa sila maapiki kaya sakto ra og masobra sa dang ilahang serve product. So the last is the temporary staff shouldn't be taken for granted. So mo ni siya ang gimension sa case study in which ang mga temporary staffs especially if mag peak season kay ila ra i-disregard kay ila man i-priority ang mga regular employees nga mo skillful para mo matubang or mabuhatan nga job. So kani nga ako ang ginag-recommend ko ani kay sa ako ang opinion na mo may gamit sa mga OJTs, mga on the job training nga mga individuals kaya unsaon nila pagkahibaw sa usa ka specific nga job kung dili nila matry kaya mo bitaw nag-train sila para makahibaw sila tapos i-disregard na nun sila sa ilang employer so di sila makatagop og skills og experience kaya needed sa siya kay having temporary staff sa establishment nga ma-equip og skills sa kanang overtime kay relevant na siya sa mga regular staff in essential sa terms of maintaining full circle sa experience both regular and temporary staff. That's all. Thank you.